last we
So
left, you guys were saying it was a bit garbled in my thing, so I don't know where you're at.
I think we were looking at the sleeve stack,
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks
and
like just a plastic mock-up statue thing for whatever
okay,
reason.
and the cryopod is empty.
It's not even a real cryopod. It's like the kind of thing you could probably buy for a couple $1,000s if you're like, I need something that takes up most of my living space. What do you have to offer me? We have this cryopod thing. That's lovely. Is it possible to get into it or anything? No, it's sealed up. It's going to be just huge, huge, and it will do nothing. I'll take one.
Mm. It's like props, kind of.
Yes, and with the painting though, the eyes definitely seem to follow you around the room, and he looks irritated. And then you're surrounded by all these symbols that you know you've seen somewhere. They seem vastly significant somehow, and you have
Yes.
absolutely no idea what any of it means, which is awesome. I love it. Now, yeah, unfortunately, no other exits off of this room other than back to the billiard room, etc.
So I guess back.
You guys go back to the billiard room, back to the living room. Oh, look, the weird blue and fucking white strands from that weird stick thing stuck to the
Shouldn't
fucking
like
foot thing there.
shouldn't we hide it a little bit in case some of the blue guys come?
If they do, it's totally not hideable because it's a big. He's got the shit on the end of his trident, and it's like, oh, we put it in the closet. It just shows these strands going over and into the closet. Yeah, it's like, gosh, I wonder where they hid it.
Well, we still have the study and the bedroom to look at.
So
Okay.
much stuff to look at. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
To the bedroom.
Yes.
You guys head over to the bedroom, and where'd my roll 20 go? There it goes. No problem. In the bedrooms, you find some interesting shit. Let's see. You find the big cool. Oh wait, let me make sure I'm on the right page. You find the big cool bed. In addition to normal men's and women's clothing, you also recognize clothing from the TV series Handy. That's what they would give the people who would go down to the planet. And then there's 3 different rings. I've got a picture for one of them, but I don't have a picture for the others, which I will describe for you here. One is the skull ring that you can see there. One is kind of like that it's a lot of loops and swirls and stuff, like the airy fairy, like the people that make pictures of big bubbles with like semi-naked fairies on it and stuff like that kind of design. And then the third is a ring that looks like a little garland of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to put on the flower ring.
Make note of it.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on, I'll ask other questions later. Yes, you put on the flower ring.
Would you like a ring? You may choose.
He knows what she wants.
There is the skull one, and which is the third one?
It looks like
Fairy.
just looping bands of little fairies and stuff like that.
I
Totally
think the
fits
skull-
your personality, by the way.
I will take the skull one.
Okay.
Phew.
Make a note which ring you have.
And I'm all about rings. I'll take that scrolly one.
Okay. Other than that, in the bedroom, you do notice that mysteriously they have a toilet leading off of it. And the only interesting thing in the toilet is on the wall above the toilet paper, you see this mysterious thing.
Please be something hobo. Oh, nope. What is that? I can't see the picture very well.
If you scroll up, you see the plus and minus in the upper right-hand part of the screen?
More shells.
That's exactly right. It looks like another 3 seashells. Who knows what that means?
Can I touch one?
Yes.
Is it a hidden button?
No. It looks like somebody said, I want to stick these to my wall, and they did.
Can we put our rings to them like Captain Planet style?
Oh, take a card. I like that. Take a card. It's really clever, but nothing happens.
Are these meant as decoration or as use, like the other?
You're thinking decoration. Lame decoration.
Maybe we all need to use the toilet.
Wow, if everybody has to flush the toilet at once, it shows some guy in the shower just screaming, ah! Ice cubes coming out of it and stuff. Like, no!
I'm putting on the fairy ring. Do I feel anything different?
Not yet. Gotta love that kind of fucking answer, don't you? Yeah. Yeah.
I want to take them to the tridents.
I also wonder if we shouldn't sync the rings with the capes we have.
Refill your hand, Yana.
Yay.
But which goes with which?
Well, the black cape should have the skull ring, I think.
I'll trade with you. I feel gray and the flowers may work.
Yeah. I traded with her.
The flowers don't quite feel right with gray, you're thinking. Odd.
All right, Dana.
Would you
want
like
to trade these?
White?
These. Do a little swapperoo.
Switch.
Everybody take a card as you now feel like you're almost ready to do something. It's like we're all dressed up. Everybody's dressed correctly. Yes. We're missing shit. We are missing shit. Shit is missing, but we're closer.
Handbags.
I hadn't thought of that, but okay. I believe the only room you've still got left up here is the study.
Okay.
Onward.
Would you like to study the study?
I have a card I would like to use for.
Please do.
Expert investigator, critical one spot hidden, and evidence analysis role.
Cool. That tells me who gets the book here, so you can discard. Actually, first you have to discard down to 4. Then you may play your card.
One of these I already used. The reroll card I had used. I couldn't discard it at the time, though.
Makes sense.
So we'll discard that. And then I'm using the expert investigator.
Right. She walks in, goes over to the desk, pushes the fucking hidden thing, a little thing pops out, she pulls out this fucking book, and she begins to read it. So, first I'm going to show you pictures and shit of what you generally see in there, and then I'm going to pop up something else. Okay, here's the picture things. This is stuff in and on the desk in the study. You can see what the study looks like, what the book looks like, a weird bust that's sitting on the desk, some other weird shit as well. And now, let's see.
Are those sheep shears?
Not exactly. You're not sure what the deal is with those. You can try a history roll if you want.
Nope.
Hey, some old shit. Supposed to be good for you. Fumble, huh? Okay. Yeah, sheep shears. The rest of you go pre-internet bullshit. Nodded each other. Now, for a card, here is, and we will let Emily read this aloud to the studio audience and perhaps even to you guys. Here's part 1. And after you're done with part 1, just say, give me part 2.
All right. Summation of a Diary by supposedly written by Janice.
What?
Reading.
What? No, we don't want to read this. Let's set it on fire.
So, reading this shows that she is a very private person who may not be telling everything or is unwilling to admit certain things even to herself. After Janice was abandoned by her mother, Mildred, and by Mildred's friends, and Amber, she was looked after for a short time by Mel. Mel disappeared from Amber, whether off on her own errands or by foul play is unknown. Janice suspects that several of the Amberites, who she thinks are shitty people at the best of times, had Mel killed, but she doesn't know why. Janice became pregnant in Amber, whether through abuse or love, it is not hinted. The father did not know she was pregnant when she left, but she was very young. It is hinted that the father is a lord of Amber. It seems that she may have been either seduced in a moment of weakness or even had some sort of mind influencing magic upon her that is not clear from the text. What she makes very clear is that after a one-night stand, she was dumped and not even acknowledged. Feeling very angry, she went to a place called Skegland. This place has repulsor walls and other science-y stuff. The time within the shadows seems to also move freakishly fast compared to time in Amber. She had a child, which she named Taylor, and raised him in Skegland? Sorry, I don't know why that word's tripping me up.
That's supposed to be a J rather than a T.
Is it a J or a G?
J, I believe.
Skegland?
No, J-Tor. J-Tor is the name, not Taylor.
Oh, I was still looking at Skegland. Sorry.
Yeah, Skegland is all good.
All right, J-Tor, and raised him in Skegland. He grew up always knowing he was of Amber, but not knowing who his father was. In the tradition of her mother's, Janice did not speak much of his father to J-Tor.
There's part 2.
All right, well, I got to blow it up a little bit. It's hard to read.
No worries.
I like on how you, again, seem very surprised at your own history. You're like, what is this? I've never heard of that.
We have a name.
I knew I shouldn't let you read it.
Good card play, man.
All right. J-Tor joined the military despite his Janice's wishes. This again led her into a cycle of depression as she felt that he too abandoned her. Janice's one consolation is that the military might make Jader strong enough to deal with those in Amber. Whether she meant to stand up to or slaughter isn't apparent, and from her tone she seems to, I can't even tell what the hell letters those are.
Vacillate.
It looks like an E and like a U. Vacillate between missing her unnamed brief lover and wanting to kill him and all of his relatives.
Yes, you do.
Skegland went to war with Vardabard. Jader was sent off with his unit and went through many military campaigns. He rose through the ranks and got jobs and citations, many of which he was not allowed to speak of. Janice knew only that he was in some sort of elite unit. Eventually, his unit found themselves in a brutal fight, and Jader became the unit's sole survivor. There was a dark cloud over his discharge as the military did not know whether this person was a heroic survivor, someone who had betrayed the entire unit, coward, or lucky. The war and slaughter caused something to snap inside of him and changed him for the worse. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. He returned home for a brief time in which Janice alternatively ignored, berated, and mercilessly mothered him. He left again, casting her into a dark depression. As a civilian, Jader met someone who was in Skegland who in turn introduced him to a man named Trevor. Trevor ended up giving Jader some sort of job. The last time she saw Jader, he seems to have adopted the colors of purple, green, and white. Since everyone seems to have left her, Janice formulated a plan to work on keeping her parents, who she seems to both love and hate, quote unquote, safe through the fails to elaborate on the plan. Though she fails to elaborate on the plan, sorry.
Take a card. Good reading.
When you read it, I just like sit down somewhere. If there is a chair, then on
There
the chair.
is, right behind the desk, where you get a good view of the bust that has two faces looking in opposite directions. It reminds you of something, but I don't know if you remember what.
I just move.
She turns the chair. The chair turns. Cool. You face the wall. Yeah, better.
And I just stare, so I don't move.
Hey, Janice.
This is what the book looks like, just in case you're curious as to what you're reading of it. There's no answer from either the lady with her back to you, although if she turned around and looked different and shit, that would freak you out. But there's no response from her or the bust sitting on her.
You're like, you're like, yeah.
Although she is ready for a dramatic turnaround at any time now.
Mm-hmm.
Is she in a like spinny chair? Like
Yep.
we can go spin her?
Yeah, you could. That might cheer her up or make her throw up if you do it often enough. I don't know.
Woo!
Yeah. There's only two more rooms you have not investigated yet. And if you'd like to take her with you, you have only to simply wheel her out of the room on a rolling chair. If you felt like it, just roll her around like she's in a wheelchair.
I am 100% going to push her in the chair.
All right. It's got the one squeaky wheel as they're all made with.
The one that like tries to turn the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys done with this room?
Dana, do you have anything else you want to do? Check out?
Yeah. The weird sheep shears do definitely seem out of place.
Go ahead and pocket those for funsies.
Give me an essence roll.
Ooh, ooh.
Ah!
Make it. You can do it. You can do it. Ah.
We're very slowly getting there. All right, essence roll.
Essence roll.
Come on.
Essence roll. Essence roll. Yeah, the lady now known as Mildred seems rather unhappy and stuff for reasons. Holy shit, you can feel power thrumming through these.
Oof. Got a lot of power in my pockets.
Yeah, I don't recommend putting them in your pockets. They seem sharp as fuck.
Do you want to throw it in my bag?
I'll keep it in my bag. Still remembering how you shot that guy right in the face while I was holding him. I put them in my bag.
All right. To make things a little easier on you, the only other thing you haven't investigated is off of the hallway, the eastern gallery that had the bobcat in it, was a long, narrow corridor that goes somewhere else. And then you will have literally investigated the entire house and have all the information you need to solve this. Yana just smiles, knowing that that's pretty much like, yeah, fuck you, get it or not, I don't care.
All right, let's go back to the corridor.
No problem. Pushing her down the long, narrow corridor.
Do you push me in there?
Yeah, they're just bringing you along by pushing you in the chair because it seems really fun for her for some reason. And you notice on the wall are these pictures. One, let's see, I know Yana's been there. One looks like the old Canada that used to have all the women in it, the really big women.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one looks like a Zir storm, which I know Dana's seen. and then you come into the last room, which is a large room with a large silver disc. Just imagine a big silver donut, but it's completely flat, big silver disc on the wall. And it has this symbol here as you're going into it, like kind of a discreetly placed upon the wall. Oops, shit, back there. And that's it. And it's like pews, like church pews in this room. And they're all facing the big silver disc on the wall. There you go. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Is Yana like limp noodling everything? Or like...
Hey, do you want to try shaking the chair a bit?
Just like pick up her arm and drop it?
Yep, limp noodling.
I'm going to wheel her over to the big disc.
You come closer and closer to this big silver disc upon the wall. Cool. Hey. Yeah, right next to it. She sits there. She's currently assuming the position of either a limp noodle or one of those really scary chicks out of the Japanese things that like come through your TV. They're always coming through the TV, chasing you around.
Mm-hmm. Dana, what you want to do here, friend? What you thinking?
I'm thinking, does the big silver disc come off?
Now, it looks like it's mounted to the wall, plus it's pretty big. It's like a pretty big wall, and it's a pretty big disc. It's kind of really, it's not awe-inspiring, but it's like, that's a big disc, you know, that kind of awe-inspiring. Look, a giant disc.
Is it movable at all?
No, doesn't spin or it doesn't do any tricks. You're trying to figure out why somebody put a big silver disc on the wall. I mean, it's big enough you could probably get crushed under it pretty easily if it was to come off the wall. So you're kind of glad it seems to be permanently attached. And then there's a bunch of church-type pews that are all facing it for reasons.
Yeah, does it have essence?
You want to put your hand on it?
Yeah.
Roll. Mash that ×5 button. There's something there, but you're not sure what the deal is. There definitely is something there, but who knows?
Okay.
You're thinking that your only alternative may be to smash limp noodle against it repeatedly.
I was going to ask if we could hit it like a gong.
You probably could if you had like something to gong it with. I mean, you could just use your hand, but it just goes thunk, thunk. It's like hitting a big piece of metal mounted on a wall. It's a lot less fun than it sounds.
Were we supposed to use your cotton stick for it?
That's what I thought, but we wouldn't reach here.
Oh, like maybe before we touched it to the trident. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I get a little overzealous and just want to touch things to things.
No, that was good.
It seems to be in the correct thing, but what the deal is, you're like, yeah.
Where is this room in relation to the little cotton stick thing? Like it won't reach, right?
No, it's well away. It's down 2 long corridors and through some other rooms.
Are there any prayer books in the pews?
No, there are not. Ooh. Not even any space for prayer books in the pews. The pews themselves appear to be made of simple wood. Everything in here is very simple design.
I'm going to think about occult. Can I try an occult lore?
Yes.
Seems very occulty.
A bit. Well, it's hard to say because it's too simple. Like the weird symbol, you're not sure what's up with that. That's probably some organization symbol or something, but circles are pretty much everything. The seasons, the sun, the moon is kind of in a circle sometimes. I mean, just lots of shit's in a circle. The wheel of the seasons, there's too much circle stuff. It's too basic of symbol. Why anybody would want to set up a bunch of pews to regard a circle is another mystery wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in. You're thinking that Limp Noodle Girl probably fucking knows, but she appears to have been switched off for some reason. So you may have to torture her. No, wait, no, that's coming in from the other people's brains. Resist. Veganism will save you. Home veganism. Vegan girl.
Oh no! Now I feel so guilty having drank that milk.
Oh
I didn't even,
God.
it was sparkly.
Oh
I
my
didn't even
God.
think of it.
No.
Now I go limp noodle.
It was no. It was definitely almond milk. It was definitely almond milk. You're okay. Come back to me.
Just across the pew.
They appear to have both
Shaking my
swooned.
head. These two are
I
A lot of swooning going on all of a sudden, you're thinking.
start to shake myself out of it a little bit. I didn't know it was sparkly. I thought that it was.
You can feel deserted by the powers of veganism. You will have to do vegan penance.
I have. It is like making dress clothes for mice. I think that's like how you redeem yourself.
Maybe. That sounds as crazy as their other stuff, sure.
So how good did we look at all of the other books? Was there just the one book?
You've got
about...
everything you need.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is now you're at the part where it's like, oh, this is why it's prestige. Fuck you, Logan. You're at that part.
Right, well, if we just liked putting stuff with stuff, I've got this tape measure we can put around the third twine, and then I've got some cool cutting shears or something to cut it.
Somebody's.
Do you mean cut the strands
Yeah.
from the thing to the Triton with the shears?
Well, we might want to do that yet.
Oh, I was thinking like, okay, so the Triton is supposed to be like a rebirth thing, and you know how like in mythology there was the three women who would like cut this twine for like lifelines?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if that's some sort of lifeline thing, I don't know. Or the fucking spaghetti might be, I don't know.
I stand up and start walking away.
She's
I'm gonna
escaping
follow
the
her
chair.
ass.
Do you want to take the chair with you?
No, I'm just walking away.
No, I meant her. Do you want to take the chair with you?
Oh, I'm 100% just like running after her, scooting out.
Where are you zombie walking to?
When she walks after me, I just walk more quickly.
Right, the other two seem to be getting away, Dana.
Yeah, I'm following.
Right, you guys charge through the house. Where are you bound to?
I'm going to the room where we left the blue guy.
Right, you guys
Shit.
head back to the cloakroom of doom.
When I got there, I try to close the door behind me so the other ones can get in.
You hear boom, boom. Do you wish to make the door open, or are you going to give her
Close.
space? She's
Nah.
closed the door, and no space. Give me a strength roll to burst through it like Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
If you can make it to the corner of the door, it's going to be shattered. If you make it at a crit, you can turn red and have a picture of Kool-Aid also.
Come on, roll 20. There you go. I clicked the button, so we'll see if it wants to catch up.
Okay. There's a long pause outside as they marshal their strength. Ah, there we go. Right, the door's coming open, but you're wanting to keep it closed. All right, you guys are now doing we're both pushing on the door. Yana, give me your strength roll as you're pushing on the other side. The blue guy looks at you curiously. He's managed to get on the other side of the room from his buddy again. Haha, he thinks. She's one-handed holding it closed while your full body like, and she's just like,
Dana, help me.
Go away! I don't want you here.
I'll help out.
Excellent.
Hey, you! It's okay. We still think that you're a fantastic murderess.
Go fuck yourself.
But we love you. We just want to help.
I will punch you in the face if you come in here.
I'll hug you. I'll fight you with love.
Critical strength.
The door bursts open. She's standing there with a thing of Kool-Aid dressed in red going, oh yeah, just for a moment. The little pieces of the door rain down around you as Kool-Aid Lady has burst in and smashed the door into nothing. You're holding like a little piece. There's a piece that's shaped like your hand where you're holding the door that just falls to the ground. You're like, what the fuck happened? The guy who's blue and bound up, he looks impressed. He's like...
I think I have to punch Dana now.
Who did not see that?
Let it all out.
I punch her.
All right. Give me a unarmed roll. Give her a little tap, let her know that you're serious. Probably good you don't have the gun. All right. Yeah. Are you wanting to try and dodge it a half, or are you just going to let her bring the sunshine out?
She could probably kill me. I don't know about just taking it. I'll try to dodge.
Give me a dodge at half because action beats reaction. She fucking Matrix dodges your ass. Just sways back a little bit, lets the punch go by, and she's looking at you with love, which is...
That's more angry. Could you please give a girl privacy? Go away. It's not your life. Why are you here? You don't even know me.
But we're best friends.
Shut up.
I pull a friendship bracelet out of the bag and try to give it to her.
Ooh.
We're already wearing the matching rings.
Are you?
Oh, truth. Yeah, we've got the rings, dude.
Do you want to die? I don't want this ring. I take the ring and throw it at them.
She seems
One
to be
like
losing
tear
it.
just falls down my face.
Oh.
I need some alone time. If you don't want to be hurt, please leave this room. I'm trying to help you by not attacking you, but you came here anyway.
I already took a milk bottle for you, girl. I'm here for you. Let us help.
Milk bottles aren't everything. Like, what do you think this is? Fucking milk bottles.
Fucking friendship is what this is, all right?
I don't know how friendship works even.
Like this, and then I hug her.
Oh, she's got you.
I try to escape the hack.
She's using the power of love and friendship on you. Oh no! Do you want to hug both of them, Sheila?
I'm getting on in there.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You're being defeated with the power of love. What do you do, Mildred?
I try to get out of there.
Everybody, roll their strength roll, please. You just gotta hold her long enough, and the power of love and friendship will. Okay, you're not
Super
going
hugs.
fucking anywhere unless you can beat a crit. Wow, she's really strong. If it wasn't for Dana, then the power of love would be broken, but a natural @1 wins. So the power
job,
of
Dana.
love until you calm the fuck down. You're guessing.
I hate them so much.
It's the sisterhood power. They fucking. Oh, she's squeezing the oxygen out of you. Oh, it's kind of, yeah.
I'm calm. Let me go.
The hug goes on. They've done scientific studies, and the normal hugs, for like, hey, how's it going? About 3 seconds. This one goes on for 10 times that, and then it goes on for another 5 years past that, as far as you're concerned, and it just never fucking ends. And you can feel yourself getting old, and your hair turning gray and shit, as you're just standing there being mercilessly hugged and loved.
Let me go.
Never.
These new people.
Friendship is magic.
Give me a singing roll, as she is now using the power of music to compel you to friendship.
Wait, what am I supposed to roll?
Singing.
Oh shit. Okay. Is that a real skill or is that a write-in?
Oh, it's a real skill.
Oh my Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, it really is.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wrong one. Sorry. It like jumped up on me.
I'm going to come in. I'm going to try to harmonize.
Give me a singing roll. It shouldn't be hard.
Oops. I
That's
pressed the wrong one
close.
too.
Close. She signals
Whichever
her
one you
friendship.
want. Whichever one.
Right. So they both begin singing badly at you. You can feel your will to live
Friendship
being
is
sapped.
forever.
At this point, you've been here so long that the guy in blue, he comes over and he like puts his head on your foot. Because the power of friendship has affected even him. You can feel all
We're
this
one pair of
love
magical pants away from our own movie.
cocooning around you.
Enough. I'm calm, okay? I'm okay. Let me go.
Give me empathy rolls to see if you believe her.
Success.
You totally don't believe her. She's just going to get violent afterward. Notice she is not objecting, going, no, Logan, I'm calm. No. She knows I know better. Nora's not sure, but Nora doesn't have much of a choice because Dana has the final hug on this one. No problem. The guy's like, he seems to have fallen asleep on your foot. A little bit of blue drool coming out.
Okay. I stop struggling. Just wait for this to be over.
It shows a like fast motion thing of a big bang, and then eventually it goes into the reverse of the big bang as the universe ends and stuff. The hug's still going on. You're like, ah. Do you want to just wait until you wear down her will to live?
Yep.
Okay. Everybody, please reduce your. I'm going to give everybody an extra card for this really amazingly awkward hug. That if I was making a movie, it'd be a fucking full 2 minutes of just watching people motionless hugging each other. And the audience would be like, is now the time to go to the bathroom break? Or are they? No, they're still alive. I can tell. One of them blinked, but they're not moving.
All right, I have a red card.
Woo, good. At last.
Trusting soul. All players who have no firearms on them nor have a damage bonus from strength may draw a card.
Has anybody else got a gun or strength above 80?
I fit that category.
Get an extra card because obviously you don't have enough cards. I know Emily's got a gun because she likes to shoot people.
I have a gun.
Do you? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that since you never bother using it. I had no clue.
I like punching people better.
Of course.
Well, now that this guy is part of our friendship.
Sure. I'll tell you what. Give me a willpower times 1 roll to see if you have changed his heart, there, Dana, through the power of love and friendship. Otherwise, he was just going for a nice place to. Now close. All right. Cool. So yeah, he's just sleeping right now. He's still hogtied, and he's probably going to get his hands and feet amputated anyway.
I'm going to ask him some yes or no questions while I'm still holding tight.
All right, no problem. You nudge him awake.
So,
He looks up at you.
do you live here? Were you sent here? Were you sent here by Janice?
No. By the blue mage.
He nods.
Is the blue mage against Janice?
He looks at you curiously.
Is the blue mage Jader?
He looks confused.
Is the blue mage Trevor? It's another name I heard somewhere.
All these names and symbols floating around and color schemes and He just looks at you. You pretty much got like no answer, yes and no. You've brilliantly come up with a way to question this guy that has never been tried before. So Dana, you got too many cards again. Why do you have so many cards? Stab it.
Oh, he froze.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he was going to say Dana gets a crown to go with her ring.
Hey, I believe it.
There we go.
Nice.
Cool. Dana's got too many cards. Discard some more cards. Look at all those cards.
I ask him, are we in the wall?
He looks at you.
Are you here investigating Janice?
He nuzzles your foot. By the way, don't forget, if somebody's spending the linguist card, first you have to go down to 4, then you can spend the linguist card.
That was me. Thank you.
Yes. So you should be at 3 cards when you get done discarding. But if you've got some really good cards, you can always say, hey, does anybody want this? Because I'm discarding it otherwise.
I've got some nice rerolls, and that seems to be what we're needing here.
Unfortunately, you've almost made it past the time of the rolls into the time of the brain. Once the time of the eternal hug is ended, then you will be to the time of the brain.
Times of the brain are the worst.
Aside from her chopping up this guy to feel better, although you may have taken that away from her by just literally hugging the fuck out of her for so goddamn long. Because you can't still be angry after getting a hug for like half an hour. You're just like, god damn it.
Sigh.
So to the blue guy, do you know what symbols mean?
He just looks at you.
I show him my coin because it's here. So this is
He
your
looks
chance
at
to
it.
grapple because I'm fishing for my coin here.
He looks at it. She
I
doesn't
cried.
move. Aw.
Do you know what this is? Have you seen the symbol? The picture?
He just looks at you.
Okay. It'd be really cool if in that study there was a book of what these symbols mean.
That would have been fucking helpful.
That book that book is called Our Notes, which are existent.
Pete's notes.
Just imagine the fun Pete will have in this.
Yeah, people know exactly what to do with it. Yeah. I think we will have to like put things that belong together or some such.
Now you believe she's calm and responsive.
Are you sure we should be trusting this guy and his answers?
Take a card.
Well,
that's a good question.
He seemed like a simple life form. We shouldn't trust anyone probably, but we can try to ask him things. Maybe he's simple enough not to lie.
Okay, question. I have a card that says I've got it here somewhere.
Oh, yes.
Can I pull a book out that gives us information on these symbols?
No.
I like your style.
Pete's nose.
That would be fucked up. It just shows like a little cloud open near Pete's computer and shows a hand come out, grab his book. He's like, wait! That'd be hilarious.
I can't pull out a book of lore or anything that might help us with discerning what these symbols mean. No, like tarot card deck descriptions. No.
It won't really help. A lot of Yana was correct exactly in what she said. And you haven't been around long enough to take shitty notes and be confused. So you are okay. The other two are just feeling ashamed right now. And by that, I mean they don't.
Okay, so going back to the poem.
There you go. Always go back.
They seek to destroy evidence and set you back, which is why I don't trust a fucking word he's saying, because he's probably intentionally trying to lead us astray.
Maybe.
Diminish your rival, learn another's history. So should we learn the history of the Blue Man people? Is there a way to find that out?
I think we learned the history in the diary entry.
Okay, so that was the history. Cool.
I think so.
No, that seems about right.
Yeah.
Confession shall help pierce the mystery. So I'm still feeling like your ass needs to confess some shit.
What the fuck? Why is it about me?
Because you're the only secretive one here who clearly has ties to other shit.
I don't have any ties to this.
More hugging.
All right, lies and slander.
It's really awkward because they've still got you in this fucking hug and shit, and they're like, "We think
just brainstorming while we hug." All right, so we figured out on the tines of 3 to can you dissect, because that obviously is the trident. Rebirth and power can there be checked. So we check the power at least. We've got, I feel like, kind of a little bit of a grasp on that. This is allocate, assess, curtail.
Ooh.
We need something with rebirth, maybe. If the thing you give there is the power.